to demonstrate the concept of a living museum, we're here in one of the garden areas in the Living Museum, and right behind us is one of the main sculptures, the one out of 5 sculptures in this zone area. Can you tell us more about the sculpture?
In the College Music, we have 6 sculptures.
6 total.
Yeah, we have the composer, national composer, Prachen Ruyang, who composed Thai national anthem. I bought
Wow.
the marble from Carrara, Italy, for 26 tons. And then I asking the artists from Italy for 4 people to come to Thailand. They work all day, all night for 8 months.
8 months to do this?
Yeah, to get one sculpture. And I feel like it's very a wonderful piece. People come to here to see a composer of Thailand who wrote a national anthem, and they can see, they appreciate in the way of art. It's not the way of the dead person. You know.
So, in a way, a picture, just like the cliche, a picture says 1,000 words, but at the same time, a sculpture can say 1,000 words as well.
Yeah, many people asking me why Carrara, Italy, because
yes, exactly.
the King Rama V took the marble, took the artists from Italy to build our national congress in Thailand. So I think the marble from Italy, they have a heritage for 1,000 years. So we took one of those too. In the college, we have 4 of them, 4 pieces to do it. I feel like we can do something and look good and people appreciate it.
On an international level, in a way.
Yes.
What about the other sculptures? Can you talk about those as well?
We have the King's Sister, 2 of the King's Sister. The first one is not looking good. So
I see.
I changed it because when they make first two sculptures in Thailand, and the third one they asking me if they can do some in Italy. I said okay. When I went to see the third one, I don't like it.
Why is that?
They didn't do it themselves. They hire someone to do it.
You could tell.
Yeah, the art is the art. When you look at it, you didn't get the feeling.
Right.
You know
Does it speak to you?
Yeah, they are not speak to me. So I asking him to redo it. So I asking him to come to Thailand again in 2010 to build a new one.
How long did that take to build?
8-9 months.
8-9 months as well.
Yeah.
Wow. So the King's Sister must have been a huge patron of the arts and patron of music.
Yes. We have 32 tons of the stone for her. And another piece, we have the saxophone of the king. So we make a sculpture of a baritone saxophone and his manuscript, and we put in the middle of the garden, and people walk around to see the trees around the marble. And like you come to the College Music and you walk in the garden, and you can enjoy the sculpture, the art piece.
Sculpture adds a lot of classical touch to the taste of the garden, and also a sense of neoclassicism, I guess you could say.
Yes, in the way, if you see at the big sculpture in Thailand, you have the Emerald Buddha, you have Buddhas, many Buddhas, and even big trees. People took the red ropes, the yellow rope to put around the tree, and people asking for the number to buy lottery. I feel we have to change attitude by making art piece, and people cannot come asking for the numbers from the art.
So this is a good way to set an example for the youth and the younger generation.
Right, but in the same time, behind the scene, we change the way of people think.
Subtly, but slowly but surely.
No, I don't see anybody. I never seen anybody come here asking for the number to buy lottery.
Indeed. Do you have any plans in the future to create more sculptures and more statues?
I don't know yet. We have to go by ears and day by day. When this area should be something, and we might create one.
Talking about this area though, what kind of activities take place in the garden area?
We have during January we have a jazz festival. So we put a jazz a stage performance and we run 4-5 days for jazz performance.
Is it student run?
In the middle of every year we run every year. Maybe 5,000 people come to the garden and they enjoy the tree, enjoy the garden, enjoy the sculpture, and they look at it. Wow, it's very nice. And also we built the walkway through the forest. One tree is like a big teacher. When we build all the tree together like a forest, it means universities.
That's true. Indeed, coming in here, you see mostly lots of greenery, lots of classical sculptures, and lots of green and lots of forest. So
The
what was-
university should be a part of inspiration. You don't have to come to school to learn anymore. To learn, you can go for Professor Dr. Google, Professor Dr. YouTube or Wikipedia. But when you come to school, not for knowledge, you have to come for understanding, for skills, and you have to come for inspiration.
and for creativity and
Right.
perhaps just meditating in front of one of these statues in the forest. It's a perfect environment for creativity.
Yeah, university have to have high touch, high technology, and good test.
Talking about technology though, what kind of plans are there for technology
Well,
and
you
development?
you can sit anywhere around college music, the whole campus. You can use Google anywhere. So, and also if you look at around campus, you never seen electric wire or electric post because we put everything under the ground.
So everything's very productive, very efficient. Students can keep in touch, and everything's very, you could say, very efficient network.
It look different, but you don't know what's going on.
I see.
But bit by bit, people feel like, wow, it's good.
Lots of things happening underground. Indeed. But talking about the living college, I'm sure the viewers would want to take a look at the residential area
yes,
of the
yes.
artists and see where they live. So, shall we go?
Yeah. This area we call artist residency. On the first floor of this area, we have 10 shops. We have
10 shops on the
Yeah.
bottom floor, right?
Yeah, musical instruments, repair instrument, book shop, CD shops, and teacher or music student, they can come here buy musical instrument and take their instrument to come to repairs.
Oh.
The second floor, we use it for a music camp or music teacher. When they come here for training, they have a chance for a cheap place to stay.
Like a youth hostel.
Yeah, youth hotel. We try to make a complete music campus. On this side of the building, we still build it. Maybe 1 year from now, we will have music museum for 28,000 square meters for 7 floors.
7 stories, I see.
And this is the one that we call Southeast Asian Music Museum.
Wow.
So,
Work in progress.
Yeah, in the back behind of this area, we have Prince Maidun Hall. The area for auditorium around 2,000 seats that will be a home for Thailand Philharmonic Orchestra.
Oh, wow.
Which normally we perform for 7 seasons already.
That's fascinating. So coming here to the college campus, the musical college, it's like entering a musical city.
Yeah, I think music is a part to show that Thailand have also civilization.
Indeed.
Yeah, when you go to Vienna, go to Berlin, you go to school music, you go to music performance, you go to theater or auditorium. Also, when you come to Thailand, you have to come to school music to see music.
Indeed. So it's like a musical microcosm, and people can come here and live with music and live together with music.
Yeah, well, because I think to have food to eat, you have good clothes, you have medicine or a good house, and also you need a good taste.
Right.
Music will help people and make people become happiness.
It's an added value indeed. But talking really quick about this area, the artist residency area, this is mainly not for students but for guests, right?
For everyone,
For everyone?
who want to come to study music, don't forget we have maybe 70,000 music teachers around Thailand, which we invite them to come for workshop, clinic, master class, or even to upgrade themselves to come to the concert.
Not to mention teachers from around Asia too, and the world.
Those people, when we make our school music become a center of music study or music education hub of Southeast Asia, they will come to Thailand. And on the global map right now, College Music Meidon University is in the map already.
It is. Indeed, not to mention in terms of global though, the stores here are very global too. You have a Mozart studio right behind us, and there's a Yamaha, and there's a Thai store. Lots of things.
When you're talking about world premiere concert, before we have to go to Vienna, we have to go to Berlin, Moscow, Boston, New York, London. Now you have to come to Salaya to listen to the music that they call world premiere concert.
Indeed. But also world premiere though, not just the curriculum, the music and the content, it's international and global, but also the design of this place is very international also. Like looking behind us, it looks like we're standing in front of a kind of a log cabin.
I think architecture is very important when you go to anywhere around the world. You go to the building to see the way of living people. I think the way of living in Thailand for Thai people is also it's fascinating for people from around the world to come to Thailand. But we never show it. So this area we try to show them in the past how people live.
What do you think is characteristic of the Thai way of living?
Maybe like just the area, the museum, living in the water. This is a part of the water area. And then at the river bank, you will see the wood building. So people come here, enjoy, wow, it's different. And this is the building like for 200 years ago.
Right.
And we re-innovate to do everything. Use the old wood and inside with high technology.
Ah, so outside it looks very vintage, but inside it's a different story.
Right.
But also, perhaps another characteristic of Thai people and Thai society is coexistence with nature, right?
Yeah.
So on
yeah.
one level, we have technology and productivity inside the house, in the museum next door, along the canals, lots of communication and accessible networks. But behind us, a garden.
We have like a forest, like a garden, because I think civilization in the past 200 years, they have light and sound, very noisy. For the future, civilization, I think silentness, darkness, and nature will be called civilization.
Perhaps it's a means of reflecting inwards
Yeah,
for people.
yeah, but if in the same time when you get into those nature, will inspire you to think what it means to your life.
How do you incorporate the darkness you're talking about and kind of the isolation in the garden?
The quiet place, and at night you can walk alone with the darkness. And normally the darkness makes you scary. When you close to the darkness, you feel like, wow, it's very like meditation.
At peace?
Peaceful.
I see. But you're not going to be alone, I'm sure.
You are not alone, but you have insects. You have the
Mosquitoes.
birds, you have mosquito, you have
That you can't
lizard.
avoid.
Yeah, the whole thing, it means nature. you and environment.
I see. But looking back there, right in the middle of the garden, there's an open area, a kind of an
Right,
open lawn
right.
with a statue.
Yeah, that area normally we like to we always set up the music performance in the garden.
At
Music in
night
the
or
garden.
during the day?
Maybe 5-6 o'clock until like 10 o'clock at night. So we have classical music performance, folk music performance, traditional music, and also jazz
Well,
performance.
that sounds very romantic. Music in the garden in the evening. What a
You-
concept.
You have to come and see. We are not in the world of advertising. We are not in the world of business. But you have to fight for it. If you don't come, you never feel it.
For those people, for the audience and viewers who want to come and see some of these performances and also tour the university, how would you suggest getting in touch with the schedules? and
Yeah, you
everything?
can look at on our website, College Music Maidon University, and you can make your choice.
I see.
Yep. We have 300 performances per year,
300 every
So-
weekend or
every day.
every day?
Today we have 2 o'clock and we have 7 o'clock at night. So
Wow.
you can look at our program, which one you like, you can come and you welcome anytime.
Just check out the website and check out, keep in touch.
Right.
Right, indeed. Well, thank you very much, Associate Professor Dr. So again, that wraps up the time on Design Trip for today. Those of you who have a special place in your heart for music, do check out the Mahidol website once again. It's right outside of Bangkok in Nakhon Pathom province. And with that wraps up Design Trip for today. I'm Rosalyn Tepawan. สวัสดีค่ะ